Hi, I'm Shinohara. Today we're here in Kyoto. A new IMECHEN renovation has just been completed, so we'd like to show you the apartment. This project was carried out by IMECHEN Fushimi, so I will interview Mr. Sakamoto to hear about what kind of work was done. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
To start, may I ask you to briefly explain the overview of this property?
Yes, this is a rental apartment building located in Nakagyo Ward, Kyoto City, and it's 34 years old. The unit layout is a 1K with a floor area of about 22 square meters.
I see. So this time it's a renovation of a rental apartment. Could you tell us what kind of renovation work was done?
Certainly.
Thank you. We are distributing a makeover pamphlet. Please check the details in the description. So, Mr. Sakamoto, this is a 22 square meter studio apartment. And what kind of requests did the owner have?
On each floor of this apartment building, there are 3 units. The vertical row that includes this renovated unit all had 3-piece unit bathrooms, meaning the toilet, sink, and bathtub were combined into one compact space. Because of that, the owner was having difficulty attracting tenants and came to us for advice. So they asked us to resolve that issue and create a more appealing apartment, which is why we proceeded with this renovation.
I see. So the main improvement was addressing the 3-piece unit bathroom.
Exactly.
So this time, you renovated all 3 units?
Yes, all 3 were renovated.
Now then, could you explain the separation of the 3-piece unit bathroom?
Sure, right over here.
It's already visible on camera, but I noticed there's an accent wall right there.
That's right. We really focused on this area, so we intentionally placed the accent on this wall.
What is this feature above it?
This is an interior window, and it is made by Panasonic.
What was the intention behind installing it this way?
By adding this, the sense of openness is completely different. Also, the way light filters in from the toilet side creates a really nice effect. And from a design standpoint, it looks great as well.
Right, it has a stylish and charming feel to it. Thank you.
All right then, let's take a look inside.
This area used to be where the 3-piece unit bathroom was, right?
Yes, that's correct. Now, we've installed a 1014 size unit bath here. But originally, it was placed facing the opposite direction. And the entire space here was occupied solely by the 3-piece unit bathroom. This time, we reversed the orientation of the unit bath, created some additional space here, and installed the toilet in this area.
I see. So by reversing the layout, you were able to create space for a separate toilet.
Exactly. Also, there was originally a fairly generous amount of space in front of the kitchen, so we used that area as part of the toilet space. And over here, where the sink is now, we shifted the wall slightly into the living space as well. So overall, we reduced the size of the living area a bit in order to enhance the water-related facilities.
About how much smaller did the living space become?
Roughly about 80 to 90 centimeters smaller.
I see, thank you. But by improving the bathroom and plumbing area, you were also able to install a separate sink.
Yes, that's right.
So, which manufacturer is the unit bath from?
The unit bath is from Lixil from their BW series. And the accent panel is called Stone Mosaic Dark.
It's a chic color and very stylish.
Right.
And the sink looks great too.
Thank you. This sink is also a Lixil product called Dokudemo Tearai, which means anywhere sink.
So that's actually the product name.
Yes. And the tile counter pattern is called Mujian White.
Is that mosaic tile?
Yes, it's a mosaic tile finish.
It looks like the kind of stylish sink you'd find in a cafe or shop.
Exactly. I think it turned out very stylish.
So this was originally a cold water only faucet, right?
That's right. According to the manufacturer's standard specifications, it can only be installed as a cold water only faucet. However, we slightly modified the faucet hole and converted it to a mixer faucet.
So now both hot and cold water are available.
Yes,
Which part did you modify?
This hole right here. The faucet connects underneath, but originally this hole was too small.
I see.
We widened the diameter slightly to install the mixer faucet, and from the beginning, we had planned for both hot and cold water piping.
For places like shops, or if it's just a small sink next to a toilet, cold water alone might be fine. But for a setup like this, having hot water really makes a difference.
Yes, that's why we decided to make the modification.
Thank you. And you've installed a mirror above as well.
Yes, we have.
One more thing caught my eye up here. What is this?
This was provided by the owner. So when you're taking a bath, you can place a bath towel here beforehand. That way, you don't have to step out onto the floor while still wet. You can just grab the towel right away.
I see. That's really convenient.
Yes.
And there are 2 downlights here.
Yes, we installed 2.
And you explained the toilet a bit earlier, but I have to say, the upper part of the toilet space is incredibly cute.
Thank you. We custom-built this curved drop ceiling here to soften the overall impression of the space. And the bracket light and paper holder were also provided by the owner. We installed these carefully selected stylish items to create a more refined atmosphere in the space.
I think many women would be especially happy to see details like this.
Yes, I think it turned out very charming.
It really looks great. Thank you.
Also, the switches are installed here, so you can turn on just the toilet light by itself, or control the sink and bathroom lighting separately. Since you can use only the toilet light if you want, it helps create a much nicer atmosphere overall.
I see. Thank you. Did you replace the water heater this time?
No, we did not replace it as part of this renovation. The owner is planning to update it separately afterward.
I see. The remote control looks nice and new, though. Is this flooring here cushion flooring?
Yes, the sink area uses cushion flooring. In the kitchen area, we installed vinyl tile flooring.
And this sliding door is an outset sliding door.
Yes, this is an outset sliding door made by Panasonic from their Verities series. The color is called Plaster White.
So it's a plain white finish.
That's right.
And the flooring on the kitchen side is vinyl tile.
Yes, exactly.
The kitchen has been completely updated too, hasn't it?
Yes, we installed a brand new kitchen.
What was the original setup like?
Originally, it was a basic block kitchen. There was just a sink here, and tenants were expected to bring their own gas stove to use. This time, however, we installed a kitchen with a built-in induction heating cooktop.
So you switched from gas to electric using an IH cooktop.
Yes, that's correct.
By the way, which manufacturer is this kitchen from?
It's the Colty model from Cleanup. The cabinet door color is called Calque Gray.
What size is it?
The width is 1/200 millimeters.
I see. It's quite compact model.
Yes, I think it's ideal for someone living alone.
And I can see a washing machine space next to the kitchen.
That's right. Originally in this apartment, the washing machine space was located outside on the balcony. This time, based on the owner's request to improve tenant appeal, we explored whether we could relocate the washing machine space indoors instead of keeping it on the balcony. And we were able to create space for it next to the kitchen.
A 3-piece unit bathroom and a washing machine located on the balcony are both pretty unpopular with tenants, aren't they?
Exactly.
That's why improving those aspects was a very high priority in this renovation. All right, what kind of work did you do around the entrance area?
The shoe cabinet was already here originally, but we applied a decorative sheet to the exterior surface. The interior shelves were quite old as well, so we replaced them with new ones.
So this finish is a sheet material?
Yes.
I see. So you refreshed it with a new sheet and replaced the shelves inside.
Exactly.
And the accent wall in the corner really stands out.
It does. As soon as you open the front door, you're greeted by this beautiful color.
Right.
We also updated the breaker panel.
Are the downlights new as well?
Yes, they are newly installed.
There's one in the entrance area, and two above the kitchen.
Yes.
The entrance to the living room is arched too, isn't it?
Yes, it is. At the owner's request, we custom-built this curved archway to enhance the visual impact of the space. All right then, let's move into the main room.
Sure. The arched wall really makes a difference.
I think even that detail alone adds a strong sense of style.
It looks very sophisticated. You often see arches like this in shops or cafes.
That's true.
It's not very common to see this kind of curved finish in residential units, so it creates impact and helps differentiate the property.
Absolutely.
So, this is the room where we filmed the opening earlier. What did you do with the flooring this time?
We used a flooring material specifically made to be installed directly over the concrete slab. Originally, the room had carpet laid over it. If we had simply removed the carpet and installed floor tiles, there would have been no sound insulation. So to maintain proper soundproofing, we used a product called Hapia Otoyuka from Dakin Corporation.
I see. So originally, the carpet was placed directly on top of the concrete slab.
Yes, that's correct.
After removing the carpet, this flooring is designed to be installed directly onto the slab, right?
Yes, it's specifically made for that purpose.
The storage in the back looks much nicer now as well.
Originally, it had a single hinge door, and inside was more like a traditional closet with just a middle shelf. This time we replaced the door with bifold doors. And inside we installed a pillow shelf with a hanging pipe in an L-shaped layout.
I see. It's actually quite a deep closet.
Yes, it has significant depth, but with only a single interior shelf, it wasn't very practical before. So we redesigned it so you can step inside more easily, which makes it much more functional.
There's also a small accent detail here.
Yes, we added accent wallpaper inside as well.
The L-shaped shelf looks very carefully thought out to make the most of the available space.
Yes, it was. During the construction planning stage, we carefully calculated how far we could extend the shelf when the doors were opened, making sure it would not interfere with the door movement. And we created a stopping point here to support the structure, and then installed the L-shaped shelf accordingly so that it would fit perfectly within the available space.
Without that detail, you wouldn't have been able to make it L-shaped, right?
That's right. Without this additional structural piece, the sidewall here is quite short.
I see.
If we had limited the shelf only to the width of that sleeve wall, we would have lost the depth, which would defeat the purpose of installing an L-shaped shelf.
Right.
In any case, the space behind the door when opened tends to become dead space, so we utilize that width effectively.
That's a very clever solution. Thank you. And the bottom panel is finished in flooring as well?
Yes, we finished it using the same flooring material.
Thank you.
There's one more thing. Originally, the telephone line and LAN cable for the modem were located along this wall here. But this time we relocated them to the upper section here. In this building, each tenant signs their own internet provider contract and installs fiber optic internet or similar services individually. So when a tenant sets up their internet service, the cable will come out from here, and they can place the modem or router on this shelf. We thought that would keep everything out of the way, so we installed this additional shelf here.
That makes sense. It's the same in my home. I have to put the modem and router on the floor, and honestly, it's hard to find a good place for them.
Exactly. The cables can get in the way, and you also need multiple power outlets.
That's true. It's surprisingly tricky to manage neatly. Having a shelf like this up high keeps everything clean and organized.
Since this is a single-person unit with limited space, we wanted to make sure every area could be used efficiently, which is why we added it.
Most people would probably place their bed along this wall, right? Depending on how the bed is positioned, a router or modem on the floor would definitely get in the way.
Absolutely, it would.
This kind of thoughtful detail is something tenants will really appreciate. We are distributing a makeover pamphlet. Please check the details in the description. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you.
May I ask about the total renovation cost for this project?
This time we renovated 3 units simultaneously. The total cost for all 3 units, including tax, was 8 million yen.
I see. So roughly how much does that come to per unit?
It's approximately 2.7 million yen per unit, including tax.
So about 2.7 million yen per unit. Since this was a renovation of a rental apartment, I've heard that the units are now being marketed at a higher rent. What is the new rental price?
Before the renovation, the units were listed at around 55,000 yen per month. After the renovation, the new rent is 68,000 yen per month.
So that's an increase of 13,000 yen per month.
Yes, that's correct.
Thank you. By the way, I heard this was your very first appearance on YouTube. How did it feel?
I was extremely nervous.
Really? It didn't look like it at all. So you're currently operating as the Kyoto Fushimi branch. But what areas do you typically cover?
Basically, we can handle projects throughout Kyoto City. And since Fushimi is relatively close to both Osaka and Shiga, we're also able to cover areas closer to Kyoto in those regions.
What kind of company are you originally? Are you primarily a remodeling company?
Yes. At the moment, we mainly focus on apartment renovations. We take on full interior renovation projects as a whole and carry out the construction work as a contractor.
You also have in-house craftsmen, correct?
Yes, we have our own carpenters, and we handle plumbing and water-related installations in-house as well.
That's definitely a strong advantage.
I believe so.
So, if you're in the Kyoto area and considering a renovation, whether for a rental property or your own condominium, please feel free to contact the Kyoto Fushimi branch.
We'd be happy to hear from you.
Thank you very much for today.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching today. At IMECHEN, we offer 2 nationwide renovation plans, a flat-rate renovation service for rental properties called IMECHEN, and another service for pre-owned homes called IMECHEN Next. You can download the brochures for both IMECHEN and IMECHEN Next from our official websites. At the moment, we're receiving a large number of estimate requests, and we're actively expanding our construction coverage areas. If you're ready to move from subcontractor to primary contractor, or a company looking to grow your renovation business, we'd love to hear from you. Please visit the link in the description to learn more through IMECHEN's business briefings.